YouTube faithful, it's Taco Tuesday. No webcam again today. Again, I'm out of town, so go ahead, hit the like button, smash the subscribe, do both. Reverse the order. I hope everybody has a blessed new year and everybody gets everything that they've asked for. Hopefully you guys can make some coin tonight. It is Taco Tuesday. We have the Giannis up right now. I'm going to try to make this a quick video. Gonna go hang out with my nieces and nephews before New Year's Eve festivities begin. Everybody needs to be safe and know your roles. Don't be on the roads intoxicated or I'm throwing hands. Now, the NBA has 2 early games, which I don't really like early games, especially in a situation like this where it's a holiday, quasi-holiday, if you will. But Giannis is the taco. Now, everybody and their mother is on Giannis today because he's going to be the taco. But I think if the next taco comes out before this one, you could go ahead and take his goblin with that. It's probably not going to work out that way today, but that is my normal strategy. So let's just say the next taco was Shai Alexander or Anthony Edwards. You could pair it with Giannis's point goblin, but I personally think that you're not going to have the time, but that would be the optimal strategy. He cashes one, he cashes both. You're well on your way to a double up. Now, let's say that this video does come out before that taco kicks off. I did want to mention this. Pascal Siakam, 13.5 points goblin. I think this is great value. Even his full game line, if you do want to be non-conservative and go down that road, you could. If you look at the market data, you can see here, he's minus 150 basically to go over 18.5 on Pinnacle. FanDuel not so much, DraftKings not so much. Minus 150 on Bovada. Minus 150 on Bet. Something's going on here with these 3 markets, not really buying it. But when I see this right here, I just jumped in with both feet. So I paired my taco up with him. My model has him going for roughly 21 points. That's a 3-point differential. And then if we go look at this right over here, you can see the man's been a wagon at 18.5 points. I don't know why this line is so low. Look at the 13.5. 9 of 10. We love to see this, right? 18 of 20. He's hit 14 points in 18 of his last 20 games. Now, the matchup is mid. Okay, look, they're 7th in allowing points, but go look at the head-to-heads. No fear over here. He played them on November 22nd and dropped 25. So I'm going with it. This is my taco pair. The matchup on paper isn't that good, but 18 of 20, 9 of 10, I'm going to roll the dice. I'm going to put my hat in the ring. I'm pairing him up with Giannis, and hopefully this video is out before that 39-minute window takeoff, which is why I got to rush through here. So let's keep it cooking. Next, we're going to talk about Shai Alexander, and unfortunately, they removed the line that I had for him. Actually, nope, it's back. 5.5 assists for Mr. Alexander. Let's call him Gilgius. You can call him Shai, you can call him Shay, you can call him whatever you want. You just got to call him GOAT at the end of the day. Slips green always. SGA. Shai Gilgeous Alexander. Gilgeous. I'm going to name my firstborn Gilgeous. Now let's go take a look over there. He's playing the Wolves. I'm not really scared of no Wolf, but look at this. 5.5 assists, minus 140, minus 130, minus 140. This line's either getting removed altogether or it's getting bumped. You can take that to the bank. That's my thought on it. Okay, let's go look at it real quick. And then we're going to talk about 2 more. Hopefully they don't remove it before this video is live. That would stink. If they do take this off and they give him a goblin at 4.5, you can go ahead and take it. Now, yesterday, Donnie, remember they had the range of outcomes, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, and I told you alarm bells should be going off. Same thing for this if they do that. However, Donovan wasn't a blowout. He didn't play a full game. The Warriors literally got beat out of the gym. Look at the head-to-heads for Alexander. 8, 6, 9. Last season, so we don't really care too much, but last year, this time of season, he dropped 9 on him. If you look at the assists allowed, they're ranked 22nd in assists allowed versus point guards. Alexander's covered 10 of 20. Heck, you could even dabble with his RA or even his points goblin, man. You got to have exposure, and because we are going to be running it back with Anthony Edwards points, and I wish that they had him at 22.5 still. He's now 23.5, but go look at the head-to-heads, and you can see last time they played was last season. He got 27, whatever. Everybody knows Anthony Edwards has been in a little bit of a slump as doing what he normally does, like what he did in the first half of the season. You can see he was a cash cow. Now he's kind of coming back to reality. Oklahoma Thunder have the best defense possible, in my opinion, even on paper too. Against shooting guards, 1. Point guards, 5th. Overall, First, we're not giving up points to anybody. However, it's New Year's Eve. It's actually not a close spread at all. The Thunder are favored by 7.5. So if this game's going to stay any type of competitive, you're going to need Anthony Edwards. But like I said, they don't have it at 23.5, so we're going to have to do something else. If you go look at the market data, you can see his points is going to be juiced under, okay, because it was 22.5. So I don't want you guys to take it at 23.5. I don't want you to take it at 23.5. What I recommend is this right here. 19.5 points for Anthony Edwards. That would be it. Now, you could go with somebody else. You could take anyone else. I just wanted a run back, which is a 1v1 skinny stack for Alexander because I really like Alexander at 5.5 assists. I'm just not sure if Anthony Edwards is going to be able to pull off 24 points in this matchup if the game doesn't stay close. But the game stays close if Anthony Edwards does come out and make his shots. But look at 19.5 points, 6 of his last 10, 14 of his last 20. You can see here a lot of people have Anthony Edwards on their banned list, rightfully so. So I wouldn't begrudge you a bit if you decide to fade him entirely. My thing is just you want to make sure you take somebody from that side if you are going to take Alexander, because truth be told, Alexander may not get there if that game doesn't stay close as well, okay? And Rudy Gobert, you can see his fantasy score here. You could just go with the Frenchman, okay, if you wanted to. I wouldn't begrudge you a bit. If you do go to DG, you can see there's a lot of things. Look, Siakam, 18.5, minus 150. We talked about Shai Alexander going over 5.5. Sometimes it's the market data, sometimes it's not. The model yesterday smashed NFL. In fact, NFL was a sweep except for one play, which was the long shot play. And we are going to go through that right now. My favorite play, Jamison Williams, 49.5 receiving yards, cash. Gave that on the YouTube. Jake Bates, cash both. Gave that on the YouTube. Kittle, cash all of this except his anytime TD demon. They don't count against me as far as the wins lost because they're demons. Gibbs, 99.5 rush receiving goblin, cash. And then the Garendo anytime TD, one lineup max, he didn't get there. And then the longest field goal yard, which I gave on YouTube, cashed. And I said Williams and Kittle was the favorite. The model had this game pegged completely right. And then yesterday's play of the day, which was Powell, 19.5 points and his demon soared over. Zubac cashed, Jokic cashed, James Harden cashed, Murphy cashed, Sexton hooked. They took one away and they gate kept him, but he did cash his PRA on parlay play. Sharp, the gut call, which was my favorite gut call. He sold. He shot terrible. Jordan Poole DNP. Powell soared over. I don't know what Maxey did. I think Maxey ended up selling, and then Donovan Mitchell hooked 4.5. He did cover the 3.5 goblin, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 and 3 for NBA, and then NFL was pretty much a sweep. You love to see it. Make sure you get in the dub club so you can get all these plays. You also get the slips. My main two-man was Zubac and Joker yesterday. I gave those on the YouTube as well, which was posted right here. And make sure you're using the NFL and NBA projections. Check this out. Brock Purdy, 33 pass attempts, 23 completions. Jared Goff, 31 pass attempts, 23 completions. These were the top two things in the model. They both soared over. Wanna took the two-man, paired it with the top two differentials from the model, and he cashed out for $7K and got me a trip to the beach. Shout out to Wanna. Long overdue Christmas present if you ask me anyway. So this will be the last 2 days of that promo for new members. CaptainCrush.net, you scroll down to the gold package. You're going to put promo code Curry, all lowercase. People are said in the comments, oh, it doesn't work. You have to be a new member, number one. You have to be a new member and you have to do all lowercase. It's right there. The live streams will be back on January 4th. Get in now before this is gone. It's gone January 2nd. I will see you guys in the mix. So let's go back to the cook and talk about the final person. Remember, the priority is Edwards Goblin. Don't take him at 23.5. And for those of you that I put in the Discord, I said find it at 22.5. You're not going to be able to find it anymore. So make sure you just take his Goblin if you do go there. And then for fantasy scores, we have some decisions to make here, guys, because you have the Phoenix Suns back in action versus Memphis without Ja Morant, so it could be a blowout, especially since Booker's back. You're going to have to want to think or two there. You also could go right back to Norman Powell. They're going to face the Spurs, Wembanyama. Okay, all these guys are going to be in the mix. It's going to be up to you what you're going to want to do. But personally, I'm not liking anything that sticks out too much yet, but I do want to Maybe look at Victor Wembanyama. I know his PRA is pretty good, but maybe his fantasy score, he didn't get a lot of blocks and steals the last game, so maybe he bounces back this game. And then honestly, guys, you might want to be taking unders today. You got LeBron James facing Cleveland. That could be a good matchup. That could be a narrative for you, but I would probably look to take unders in this Phoenix game if I was you, because I don't think it's going to be that great. I kind of want to take under on Devin Booker at 41, but I'm just afraid that if I do, he's going to go yard. I could just see him going under because he's coming back. And then at the same time, I could see Tyus Jones getting there at 25.5 fantasy score over. And you can use that fantasy point per minute tool that's posted in the Discord right now. The main priority here is Alexander's assists, Edwards' goblin, and Siakam's goblin, or Siakam's normal line. Folks, it's a pretty simple, short, sweet video today. I appreciate you tuning in. Don't forget to check out the Dub Club. Here's the salute. Good luck in all your contests. And as always, my brothers and sisters in Christ, let's crush.